We have no time for intros. Immediately after bullying the knife-wielding neighbor, we need to enter this room right here. With the way I've built this run, money is an integral part to its success. So much so that if we get pocket checked at any point in time and fail, the run could be over. So once we have the pool cue oh shoot, I don't have it. Once you get the pool cue, then we can run the ones with Leia. Come here, where you going, freaking Leia? Come back here. Still need to go back to Gian's place and grab the muffin. Not only do we take her muffin, but we come into the bathroom and we pick up this roach. Then we slide through Lyle's apartment. We're gonna go ahead and kiss him while we in here too. Nothing's changed in this part of the run either. We're gonna go all the way down to floor 1. Still gonna get the rat kid. Still gonna lose our left arm. Still gonna fight this bizarre looking rat amalgamation. I would also recommend before leaving, oh my gosh. I would recommend before leaving the first floor, you go see Ernest. Whether you recruit, dude, just check on him to ensure he gets taken the next day. We also can't forget about our boy Aurelius. And then I head down to the ground floor so I can get popping out. And after we've recruited the janitorial adjudicator, we want to immediately summon the bus that's probably being driven by someone that's reading chat at the same time as driving. Exactly 4.5 hours after the bus is summoned, the landlord's door will open, granting us access to the basement key, which we need expeditiously. See, the most common place where these runs go to die is juggling multiple characters' recruitment timings. Of course, we've already touched on Ernest, but Joel needs to be recruited before day 4, or he'll just attack you. Asta requires you to talk to the other 3 astronomers before he even considers joining your party. This guy's pretty demanding. So to finish off the day, we just grind Vincent's place for a little bit of XP and leave some food out overnight for the single roach I brought back so they can multiply in numbers. Hey, we got a little paper. Now, since we're on the clock, it's time to prepare for the Rat King and Rat Hell. Now, what I personally like to do is head straight to this shop, haggle a little bit, get that price down, and I mosey my way on down to the first floor. And once face to face with the Rat King, we just throw all the Molotovs we just acquired. They literally don't miss, and we shouldn't need them for anything else in the run. Also, I am going to kneel. The crown gives us access to a merchant that sells a sword that honestly should not be attainable this early in the game. What is this? Nice. Now that we have the crown, we can go get that sword that I was referencing earlier. It's called the Sewage Blade. You gotta deepen your voice every time you say his name. I don't know if y'all understand how good this run is going so far, so I'm gonna push my luck. I'm gonna see if I can get the Mossy Hammer. Now, to my knowledge, the Mossy Hammer is only a weapon dropped by one enemy, which I think is this guy right here. And if awarded to us, makes our run so much easier. Come on, I just need good RNG. Just give me the Mossy Hammer. Come on. Yes! Oh, you couldn't ask for a better run than this. I feel like I'm Sony about to destroy gaming discs forever. This beat had no business going this hard. And once we finally made it to the end, we save Ernest, stopping the timer and saving our run. But with more success comes more tasks, because now we don't have any more options on who we can recruit next. It must be Aster. Since I have a total of 3 companions, if I recruit anyone else, they'll be locked out of recruitment and we'll be sitting here with our hands in our pants. Unfortunately, this leads us to one of the most hated areas in all of Look Outside anything, the landlord's apartment. The only advice I have for this asinine apartment is that you just gotta loot everywhere. It could be a huge time saver. But with enough willpower to overload a Green Lantern's ring, we can finally make our last payment, granting us instant access to the basement key. Who the freak knocking at the door like that, man? No! I'm rarely in my room. They caught me as soon as I woke up. If I tell them to go away, will I see them again? Break, I hope this doesn't ruin the run. Y'all gotta go. I can't, y'all can't come in right now. Okay, now that we're in the sewers, we just run all the way to the right, flip the switch that allows us to get into the boiler room, where we will exit out the back part of it. Why am I lonely? And once we've interacted with Beryl, we then head back to the ground floor to talk to Jasper. It's important to note that you can do this way earlier, I just forgot. But with all astronomers interacted with, we can now recruit Aster, the bane of my existence, anytime I do this run. And with that small victory, it's time to face a massive challenge. Look, you guys know how I feel about the Stargazer. I still don't have a game plan to take down the literal antithesis of blindness. But what's a better time than the present? We about to fight this thing to see if we can actually beat it. I've been on a crazy run. Come here! Let's go! Looks like a deflated repent. While I come down from my high, you guys know how the story goes. We get the negative disc, we project the image onto a piece of paper, we take it to Lyle, and then he'll work his magic on it. We got some downtime on our hands. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and recruit Audrey. I already snagged the key from Mud on the ground floor, so all I gotta do is talk to her enough until she's comfortable with me inserting this key into her coin slot. It's not what it sounds like. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda want this day to end so I can go ahead and recruit Lyle and Felipe. So I think I'm just gonna play video games until it gets late enough for us to go to sleep. Hopefully we get a door encounter with a companion we can recruit. All right, last door encounter before we head to bed. Please be a potential teammate. Hey! A whole lot of whirling and burling for a kiss, man. Lyle's all hot and ready, so he's gonna be in our apartment as soon as we get back. We're gonna go ahead and integrate him into the party immediately. Now that we have a competent team, it's time to put something to the test. The homie Aplox told me there's a much faster way to recruit Felipe than what I've been doing. So we gotta see how true that statement is. Oh snap, it worked. I've got you all to myself. Felipe, you ain't never been like that. Calm the freak down. The fungus got into your brain. It's the same dialogue option. Oh snap. Yo, Aplox is clutch. That comment was clutch. Back it up. And with the pummeling of Felipe, we now shift over to phase 2 of this run, which is waiting for the RNG to grant us with companions. In total, it took me this amount of days to collect every single companion on Explorer mode. And I gotta say, even though this was my second time doing this run, I had more fun by far this time than the last. So with all the companions collected, I think that's a challenge completed. But if you're still in the mood to watch something Look Outside related, I got you. They popping up on the screen right now. It's been your boy Gamelinks. I will see you in the next one. I'm out.